Another day of Gridley today, guys. Looks like a Crows and Port themed one. Crows absolutely robbed on the weekend of a final spot. Let's get into today's. Looks like we've got a Crows and a brother who's played first up. Now you've got the Jarmans. You're going to have the Crouchers. What's his name? Sean McKernan with his brother Corey also playing for North Melbourne as well. I'm going to go with Sean McKernan to kick us off here today. Sean McKernan. There we are, 1%. Not a bad start for the day. Port Adelaide with a brother who's played. Port Adelaide have always had plenty of brothers, whether it's the Cornses, the Burgoynes. Look at Daniel Motlop with his brother Shannon also playing. Justin Westhoff as well. I'm going to go with Justin Westhoff in this one. What do we got? Justin Westhoff, 1%. A brother who's played in the 2000s. Got to go Spider, don't I? With his brother Andreas also playing. Peter Everett, sorry, you don't have the nicknames in here. Adelaide Crows and an All-Australian. Plenty over the years, whether you want to go back all the way to like a Modra. Then you're going to have your McLeod as well, your Rashudo, Simon Goodwin, Nathan Bassett as well. Recent times, you're going to have even Matt Crouch made All-Australian one year. Taylor Walker will get one at the end of this year, but I'm going to be going with Nathan Bassett. Used to rack up the marks in the back half. Really good for your fantasy back in your mid to late 2000s. Port Adelaide All-Australian. Once again, depends how far back you want to go in this one as well. I'm just going to go with Brendan Lade, the big man, coach in waiting too. I reckon he'll be a senior coach in the next year or two. Played in the 2000s and an All-Australian. Now, we should be able to get a really rare one here. All-Australian. Let's look at the early 2000s period, dominated by Port and Brisbane players. Port only winning the one flag, but were also minor premiers for a couple of years in there during the Brisbane three-peat. 2001, 2002, maybe even Luke Darcy. He was the raging favourite for the 2002 Brownlow, won the AFLPA award, won all the media awards, went in there as a hot favourite and only polled 16 votes for the night, didn't even get close, had an after party and everything sorted. So going to go Luke Darcy. He should be quite rare, 0.2%. Adelaide Crows and a showdown medalist. Once again, you look at your McLeods, your Rashudos, who won plenty as well. Graham Johncock won one too, I believe. Simon Goodwin. I suppose recent times, you're going to have obviously your Tex winning last one. Matty Crouch has won one. Tommy Lynch, who's won one. I'm going to go Tom Lynch. I reckon he might be a little bit rare. Tom Lynch, Adelaide, 1%. Port Adelaide and showdown medalist. Robbie Gray, who's just been dominant in these clashes. Same as Travis Spoke as well. Justin Westhoff won them. And then if you want to go back earlier as well, you're going to have the likes of your Corns, your Burgoynes as well. Hamish Hartlett won one. I'm going to go with Hamish Hartlett too. Hamish Hartlett, Hammer, what's he? 2%. It could be going for a career best score here, guys. Played in the 2000s and a showdown medalist. That's a tricky one. I might go with Sauce Jacobs in this one here. He was obviously playing for Carlton at that time, and I don't think he won his showdown medal to maybe the early to mid 2000s, so he might not be thought about as a 2000s player. So let's go with Sauce Jacobs. What do we got? Score of 8. Best ever score by a long way, guys. Let me know yours in the comments. I think it was a pretty easy one today to get quite rare, but let me know yours in the comments. Cheers.